Hi, I'm Audrey.
Hi, I'm Anya, and
Welcome to our home.
What brings you comfort in your room?
Okay, so my roommates bring me comfort, just being able to come back every day and have like people to talk to, people to hang out with. I really love that, and I appreciate having that built-in sort of support system.
Show us something that reminds you of home.
Something that reminds me of home is all the photos. I have a ton of photos behind me up by my desk, and also up on the top of my bed, kind of covered the entire wall in photos of my parents, of my best friends from home. I have photos of some of my coaches from sports I played, just a lot of people that I care about.
Show us something that represents a favorite memory from Davis.
Something that represents a favorite memory from Davis is we keep all our receipts from Trader Joe's because we are big fans. I love Trader Joe's. We have a lot of food in the room, so.
Up above my desk, I have a little sticker from the Davis Creamery. It's actually a really small thing, but my mom, when she was here when we first moved in, there was like a parents greet thing, and there was a Davis Creamery table there. So like a week and a half or 2 weeks after we moved in, I got a little delivery of brownies and some macaroons that she'd gotten for all of my roommates, and it was actually just a really cute time for the three of us. We just had like sweet treats, so that was really fun.
How would you describe the aesthetic of your room?
I think the aesthetic of our room, we kind of all have our own little spaces.
I think it's very lived in.
You can kind of tell Audrey has like a lot of like photos from home. I have photos from home here, but then like by my desk I have a lot of posters, and then Julia has like full walls. She has her like jersey and stuff like that.
She has a lot of cool drawings from her friends. She has a lot of kind of eclectic funny stuff, and then Anya has a lot of really cool music albums and posters. So I think we have like our own little niche, but it all fits together really well.
What has been your favorite part about living in the residence halls?
I think my favorite part is that like I always have people to talk to. Like there's always something happening.
I got really lucky with having such a social floor and just hall in general.
If I'm bored, I can just walk outside and like someone will have their door open and I can go talk to them.
Show us something that you couldn't live without.
Something that I probably couldn't live without is my iPad. I use it every day. I use it for school. I'm a big fan of ebooks, so I use it when reading. I love it. iPad kid over here. Yeah.
This is my Everywhere water bottle with like 40 million stickers on it. I have the UC Davis one I got when I got into UC Davis. Over here, this one's actually really cute. At the UC Davis Farmers Market, there is a nice old guy just in a chair who was giving out these Be Kind stickers. So I got that one from him.
What was your decorating process like?
My main process when decorating my room is I wanted it to feel like my room from home because I love my room at home. So a lot of things I have like around my bed, I have a lot of fake ivy, which is the exact same fake ivy I had around my room. I just took it down. Same with fairy lights. Same with all like my track posters were all in my room at home too. Everything I have has some sort of meaning. I have pins up. I brought my plants from home. I brought some of my favorite little figurines from home. I'm a big 49ers fan, so I brought my George Kittle figurine. Big Michigan fan, brought my JJ McCarthy figurine, and just a bunch of stuff from my room at home to basically just try and like make this like a micro size of my room at home.
Show us an item or picture that reminds you of someone you met at Davis.
One item that reminds me of someone who I've met is this little postcard of cancer thing, whatever it's called. Both my roommate and I are cancers. We're born a day apart. We both bought this at the poster sale at the MU. I really love her. Great roommate, 10 out of 10.
This is Sienna, who is one of my roommate's dear friends from high school. And I think one thing that was really amazing about having roommates is because Anya is my roommate, I also got to meet her friend and her friend's roommate. And that's kind of how our friend group grew. It was great making all these really amazing connections just because my roommate knew people.
What's your favorite thing about your roommates?
My favorite thing about my roommates is that they're kind of always down to do something. Julia, especially Julia, I think every day will like surprise me and Anya with something new she's done, whether it's swimming in the creek or just joining a bluegrass band. And then me and Anya have very similar interests, so a lot of times if there's something I want to do, she's also really willing to do it.
What is something that brings you joy in your room?
Yeah, something that brings me joy in my room is probably my fairy lights. I'm very much the type of person who needs to like wind down and like be in a darker space before falling asleep. So my fairy lights, they're fun. They're pretty. They let me relax. Like they have like a very calming energy, I think.
I really do love my bed. We always joke that it's my little castle in the sky because I have the top bunk. I'd say the other thing that really brings me joy is in the inside of my closet, I have my hooks hanging of all my different Trader Joe's bags and purses.
What is one word to describe the environment you've built in your room?
I think one word to describe the environment we've built is probably just chill. Going into like being roommates together, we met on Instagram and we were all just like, we want it to be just like a safe space where everyone just feels comfortable.
We've built a very calm and cozy, welcoming environment. We leave our door open almost all day, every day. It's really nice that people just wander in, people come say hi.
What's one of your favorite memories in the residence halls?
Some of my favorite memories in the residence halls are whenever the RAs plan events. There was a really fun karaoke night. I think the first week of school, last week, our RA did bookmark making in the common room. This is the bookmark I made. She basically had a ton of different dried flowers and then this little, it's like a peely thing. I basically just chose some colors I liked and put it all in there, and now I have the bookmark.
Just any trip to the dining hall, especially like we had all the fun dining hall events when they had different heritage nights and whatnot, but just in general, going to go eat, it's not oh, I need to eat dinner. It's kind of let's go collect the 12 of us and go eat dinner together, and it's really, really cool, especially growing up at home. I'm an only child, so usually it was dinner with my parents or dinner alone, so having kind of like a huge family dinner most nights, or even just lunch or breakfast, is really, really sweet. So I think that's such a cool part about living here.
What are some tips you'd give first-year Aggies moving away from home for the first time?
I think some tips I would give to first-year Aggies is just to like have an open mind. Don't stress too much. Like, you're gonna meet so many people because there's so many people.
These are the people you see every day. These are the people you're gonna see in the bathroom while you're brushing your teeth. Like, you're gonna run into these people all the time, so it's really awesome if you can connect with them and be friends. But on that note too, also don't put too much pressure on yourself on that. Take time for yourself. You will meet people literally every day throughout every single quarter, so definitely just put yourself out there, but also take time for yourself.
Don't stress, be chill, have fun, do your schoolwork.